Good afternoon today. I'm here with Coach Heldt, and we are going to be talking about football. What are you wanting to see from your players this year?
Well, I mean, we want our players to execute and improve on what they did last year and continue to grow the team. So I think it's really important to see growth in what they're doing, not only in their physical abilities, but the mental ones too. So I mean, that's our initial hope, and then obviously we think that'll translate well to the football field and victories and getting closer to the goals we want to achieve this season.
And I had another question about the team chemistry. What's the environment like at practice?
I mean, the environment's as good as it's ever been. So understanding this is my third year, right? And so we've seen growth in the team, but the more guys that are around us for the longer period of time, I mean, junior class and below, they only know one way of doing everything. So when you have all those guys in there for multiple years, it makes it pretty easy to keep everybody kind of moving the same direction. So we have guys that like to be around each other, like to hang out with each other, understand how to treat each other and value each other. And so that changes things for the better on your football team.
Yeah, and the competition, is that something you're like very scared of or nothing? Or like, how do you feel about it?
No, I mean, I don't think you ever fear your competition, right? Everything, whether it's soccer or football or whatever it may be, it's more about your team, right? It's always about what you can do. You can't control what the other team does. So we never really worry about what the other team can do. We prepare for what they can do, but on a Friday night, we've got to worry about ourselves and executing our game plan to the best of our ability. So competition isn't, I mean, it is what it is. You're going to have to compete against somebody.
Just something improving yourself, right?
Yeah.
And what are team strengths this season?
Well, I think we have a lot of returners. So we played 10 sophomores in starting positions at some point last year. We only have 2 sophomores on the varsity roster this year. So what that means is, we've got a lot of what I would call veteran leadership, right? We've got guys that have been doing it, been playing for a while now, and been playing on the varsity level. So you get the ability to kind of get guys that have kind of been there, done that. Friday nights don't scare them. It's not their first varsity contest. It's not their first time in front of a bunch of fans, and so that helps. That matters. The speed of the game doesn't shock them. But we've got some really good pieces, but that veteran knowledge and understanding is probably the biggest thing we have going for us.
And to everyone listening, is there a message you want to give to all the fans, family and friends? Is there anything?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think our leadership council said it the best. We have 10 guys that were voted on by their teammates to be put on the leadership council. And so they've been working extremely hard with Coach Burks and the strength and conditioning staff and everybody else this offseason and throughout the summer to get to where they want to be. But within that, they kind of feel like it's their time. And so they came up with a motto, and the motto is, it's that time. I mean, they really feel like this is going to be a season where we get to kind of reawaken things. We've been working very hard. Numbers are as high as they've ever been. Strength and speed is as good as it's ever been. And so we feel like it's that time to start making moves even more so. We made some good ones last year, but even more so in a positive direction this year.
All right, Coach. Thank you for your time. Remember, Lion Pride runs deep.